An innocent person like me to be dragged all the way here, really, is a matter that baffles me. To me, the allegations that have been made here sounds to me like they can only be possible in a movie.
I know, you know, and everybody knows that there should be more than 9 crimes. But on this video, we're just going to focus on these 9. And we're going to start with the light one. You see, in a move that can only be described as petty and paranoid, the Ruto administration reportedly bought out thousands of seats at the Kenya vs Congo match at Kasarani Stadium just to suppress attendance. Why? Because every time there is a football match, the crowd chants Ruto must go. The regime's solution was to have an empty stadium. Picture this. While citizens were told tickets were sold out, photos later revealed large empty sections. This act wasn't just desperate, it was unconstitutional. It shows a blatant misuse of public resources to suppress political dissent and freedom of expression. But that wasn't enough. You can always trust the president to take it further. So Ruto went ahead and promised to give 1 million to each player and 600 million to the team if they win the contest. Not only is that reckless abuse of taxpayer funds, it ultimately promotes the handout culture. Because why not invest the money in football infrastructure, youth training programs, and stadium upgrades? That one we don't even have to argue. He's definitely going to jail. Let's go to number 2. William Ruto has repeatedly undermined the constitution by treating cabinet secretaries as his personal assistants. Instead of respecting constitutional offices and legal procedures, Ruto prefers issuing directives as if Kenya is his private company. He tells every CS what to do, including giving them unconstitutional orders, and they follow them without question.
Because Ruto has refused to accept that he is the president, but he is not the minister of finance. He is the president, but he is not the PS. Hata hii pesa unasikia ni ya ghost schools. Ni yeye amepatiana instructions.
You're sure?
I am sure, and I want somebody to take me to court tomorrow. Do you know how I'm saying that? On record, Ruto stood on top of his vehicle, akiwa president, I think 2 months after election. Bomet. Akasema ninajua hamuna Bomet secondary school. Mungetaka tujenge? Nitawatafutia 50 million, mujenge Bomet high school. Go in the records, ya ghost schools. Which school is topping with 50 million?
It was Bomet.
Ni Bomet.
This is a blatant violation of the principles of separation of power, accountability, and the rule of law.
So ukiona Ruto akiwa na problems, see, the problem is him as a person because he has refused to allow people to function.
Kenya is a democracy, not a dictatorship. But under Ruto, governance has turned into a command and control enterprise. Number 3. This guy is always campaigning. You see, even after being elected president, Ruto never stopped campaigning.
Mimi nasikia munasema 2 term. Ate munasema 2 term.
From empowerment tours to the so-called broad-based consultations, the man is on a permanent campaign trail. But here's the problem. This is unconstitutional. The president is a full-time job, not a stage for political theatrics. By turning every function into a rally, Ruto has blurred the lines between government service delivery and UDA propaganda. Public resources, security details, and transport are being misused for political mileage. That's a direct abuse of office. Number 4, state capture. I mean, one of the gravest crimes that could come back to haunt Ruto is the state capture, the takeover of public institutions and projects for private gain. Under his leadership, almost every major government project has a suspicious business angle. The affordable housing program is a prime example. Citizens are being taxed for a housing scheme that many don't support, while insiders and politically connected companies win tenders worth billions. Who benefits? Not the people, of course, but the elite. Then there's the carbon credit business. Kenya has become a goldmine for carbon trading, but the deals are murky. Who is pocketing the billions? Who's auditing the revenue? These deals definitely violate procurement laws and constitution. Ruto and his associates will be in serious trouble post-2027. Let's talk about the killings. During the 2023-2024 protests, dozens of innocent Kenyans, including children, were killed by police. The same was repeated this year. Instead of reforming the force and holding commanders accountable, Ruto praised their quote-unquote professionalism.
And the police must be firm. They must be firm. Na mimi nataka niwashukuru police. They have been firm and they have been professional. Kuhakikisha kwamba wale wote wanalete fujo
This is more than just negligence. It borders on complicity in crimes against humanity. A commission must be formed to investigate these events and connect the killings to state-sanctioned orders. And ultimately, this should lead to Ruto's prosecution, preferably in the ICC, and this time, he won't be escaping. Number 6, let's talk about KRA. Under Ruto's regime, KRA has become a tool for intimidation. Opposition leaders, independent media houses, and outspoken business people have all faced suspicious audits, tax penalties, or even threats from the taxman.
Yani nataka tu nikueleze tu KRA what it did to my life. KRA came after me for taxes. Taxes that I paid or that I was not even due to pay yet. They blocked my PIN. I can't buy a car. Ile yenye nilikuwa nishanunua ndio niko nayo. I can't buy any other new car. I can't buy a land.
You're talking about then or now?
Now.
This selective application of the law amounts to economic persecution. It is a violation of Article 27 of the Constitution, the right to equal treatment before the law. When proven, it will lead to serious legal consequences for abuse of office and violating constitutional rights. Number 7, let's talk about the money. Kenya has borrowed trillions under Ruto's watch, but where is the money? From World Bank loans to IMF bailouts to European Union grants, billions remain unaccounted for. Even worse, insiders have alleged that some funds never even reach treasury accounts. Instead, they are directed through offshore accounts and ghost companies, a scandal that would make NYS haste look like pocket change.
He just wanted to be president, to become rich.
So it's about money.
And he's rich, filthy rich. Filthy rich. In the last 2 years, in my estimation, when I look around, he must have made 3 to 4 trillion. Yeah. It's filthy rich. And I think that was his dream. I don't think he cares about this country.
When the forensic audit traces these funds back to Ruto's inner circle, he will face charges for embezzlement, money laundering, and economic crimes. Number 8, the intimidation and silencing of the media. You see, under Ruto, press freedom has suffered. Investigative journalists have faced arrests, threats, cyberbullying, and surveillance. The government has even attempted to block coverage of protests, revealing its fear of scrutiny.
I think the scriptures say in John 3:20 that evil lurks in darkness. There's a reason why William Ruto wants this blackout.
When proven that Ruto's office directly or indirectly orchestrated these acts, he will face charges for violating Article 34 of the Constitution, which is freedom of the media. Number 9, which is also the last one, signing shady international deals behind closed doors. You see, from oil deals with Saudi Arabia to port agreements with Dubai firms and airport contracts with Adani, Ruto's government has repeatedly bypassed parliament and ignored public participation. These contracts often violate Article 227 on procurement and Article 201 on public finance principles. A post-Ruto administration will have to tear these deals open, and when irregularities are found, he will be held personally liable. At last, Ruto may appear untouchable today, but no president lasts forever. If Kenya chooses accountability in 2027 and actually elects someone that could uphold the rule of law, like Maraga or Romtata, the legal floodgates will definitely swing open. And when they do, these 9 crimes and many others that we didn't have time for will be more than just headlines. They will be the reason Ruto ends up in court and eventually in jail. Subscribe.